Imagine losing your beloved pet, and then, months later, meeting them again as if they'd never left. No, it's not sci-fi. It's science, it's tech, and it's happening today. Thousands of pet owners around the world are cloning their pets to bring them back. Could this be the future of our pets? Stick around to find out. Hey there, tech enthusiasts. Welcome to NotSoTechie. We're dedicated to exploring the latest and greatest in technology and scientific breakthroughs. Our mission? To make the world of tech accessible to everyone by breaking down complex topics into straightforward, easy-to-understand videos. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for us. All right, let's jump into it. Today, we're exploring a tech story that's equal parts science and emotion: pet cloning. I'm excited to break down how this advanced technology is allowing people to bring their beloved pets back into their lives. And hey, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more mind-bending tech content. Let's start with how pet cloning began. Did you know it was originally aimed at cloning livestock and endangered animals? It wasn't until recently that cloning technology became accessible for pets. A pair of British long-hair kittens flew from Virginia to their new home in Europe, marking one of the earliest cases of commercially cloned pets about a decade ago. It's a pricey process. Think around $50,000 per pet. This price has made cloning largely accessible to the wealthy, but as demand grows, costs are slowly decreasing, and more pet owners are exploring this option. Now, isn't that interesting? People are spending thousands to bring back Fluffy and Max. Scientists had long wondered whether cloned animals could successfully bond with their new owners, or if they behave like their genetic predecessors. Early cloning trials with livestock suggested that a cloned animal's behavior could differ, largely due to environmental influences, an idea that holds true in pet cloning today. This fascinating blend of genetic sameness and behavioral uniqueness is what draws many pet owners to cloning, as it's almost like getting their pet's twin, with a whole new set of memories to make. At the heart of this industry is a woman who guides people through the emotional journey of cloning their pets. Imagine grieving over a lost pet, Googling what to do when your pet dies, and finding out there's actually a way to bring them back. She helps people decide, provides support, and answers the big question: will the new pet be just like my old one? She always tells clients, it won't be exactly the same, but knowing it's a genetic twin can still be deeply comforting for many. It's fascinating how technology and empathy meet here, isn't it? Okay, let's get into the science. The cloning process. Inside the lab, once a tissue sample arrives at the lab, scientists carefully culture cells from it and then freeze them until cloning can begin. It's then that a select portion of these cells is sent to the company's cloning facility in New York, where the actual cloning work is done. Creating a clone involves replacing the nucleus of an egg cell from a donor with the nucleus of one of the preserved cells. Scientists insert the pet's DNA into a donor egg, then give it an electric pulse to simulate fertilization. It's like a high-tech reboot. Did you know this fertilization doesn't need any sperm? All thanks to a bit of an electrical jolt. Science has come a long way since the days of Dolly the sheep, right? Afterward, the embryos are implanted into specially chosen surrogate animals to ensure a high success rate for the birth of healthy puppies or kittens. The surrogates have been bred to be calm and nurturing, ensuring they are excellent mothers to the cloned animals. Each pet cloning case is unique, and there are occasionally surprises. Sometimes multiple embryos are implanted into the surrogate, which can result in more than one clone. In such cases, the client typically receives all puppies or kittens, though some are adopted by employees if a client only wanted one. Now, cloning isn't without its hurdles. Cloning cats and dogs are remarkably different processes, primarily because of their unique reproductive cycles. Dogs, unlike cats, have a tricky reproductive system, and they only go into heat once or twice a year. Plus, you can't freeze dog embryos, so every step has to be timed just right. To account for this, the laboratory sometimes employs a method that allows multiple embryos from different dogs to be implanted into the same surrogate, giving birth to a mix of cloned breeds in one litter. Imagine a surrogate giving birth to a Chihuahua and a Yorkie clone in the same litter. This technique offers logistical advantages, but is not always popular with owners, who prefer a litter entirely cloned from their pet. Still, this flexibility has helped the company handle complex situations, and it demonstrates just how advanced cloning technology has become. Emotional impact and personal stories. Meeting a cloned pet for the first time is often an emotional experience. The woman who oversees the process has even personally delivered puppies and kittens to places as far as Aruba, Europe, and Mexico, sharing tears and joy with the clients. She explains that for some, the cloned pet becomes almost like a child, especially for those who don't have children of their own and don't face costs like college or weddings. Yet the cloning process is still something of a social taboo. Many people don't tell friends or family that their pet is a clone, fearing judgment or confusion. There was even one client who told his family the new pet was just a look-alike he'd adopted. This is common among clients who treat their pets as family members but feel self-conscious about the high-tech process that brought them back. It's like cloning is the tech world's best-kept secret. All right, the million-dollar question. Will my clone be the same as my original pet? The answer lies in science's classic debate, nature versus nurture. Your clone pet will have a similar temperament and intelligence, but the bond you create will be fresh. In fact, many owners describe it as if their original pet had a puppy. It's familiar, but it's also unique. Our cloning expert explains it as meeting a twin of your pet, born in a different time. Kind of heartwarming when you think about it, right? The future of pet cloning and ethical questions. So, what does all this mean for the future? Pet cloning opens up possibilities for preserving beloved animal companions, but it's still a complex and costly technology. Cloning raises ethical questions like, is it right to bring back a pet? And what does it mean for how we view animals? As technology advances, we'll likely see more people turning to cloning as an option to keep their pets close. Science offers us so much, but with every innovation comes the responsibility to consider its impact on society and the world around us. After all, this isn't just about pets. It's about the bonds we share with them and what we're willing to do to keep those bonds alive. Isn't that the heart of what we call science and technology today? Thanks for watching, Tech Fan. Let us know in the comments. Would you ever consider cloning your pet? And if you enjoyed today's topic, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and join us next time on NotSoTechie for more dives into the latest in science and tech.